Yo, what's going on? My name is Chase. You're now tuning in Chase our YouTube channel, which showcases my life, the things I'm passionate about, and what Arkansas has to offer. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button so you can be a part of the Driver Squad. Make sure you like this video, because if you didn't know, once you like this video, you let everybody know on YouTube that this channel is valuable. Share this video with your friends and family members and let them know Chase where it's popping. Let's get into today's video.
Nah, for real. I pull up no star for real. I hop in the whip and take off, you know I'm on my
Driver Squad, what's going on? Chase back with another video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Kanye West signing with Gap. And it's kind of great to be aware of what's going on, because I'm a Kanye West fan, but I don't really get attached to celebrities. But for the first time, I am going to, since I am his power, meaning I am part of the hype, whatever he attaches his name to, I go buy or I go get heavily invested in, because I know that there's resale attached to it. It's a lot of people like me, and Gap is about to become one of those next big things, and I'm going to explain why. So I'm gonna take y'all a little backstory and give y'all a few companies that he has worked with in the past, and I'm gonna just show y'all facts with graphs and numbers, and just to show y'all how the next 10 years with this partnership, and I'm gonna explain that further, how this partnership really helped them. Well, not even helped them, it's going to help us, anybody that's looking to invest. So let me put y'all on the screen right now. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So he worked with Louis Vuitton. What year, you might say? Let's go. He collaborated with Louis Vuitton. This was around 2007, I believe. Yeah, this was 2007. And let me go back. And if you look back, before they became a public stock or a public, they had public shares, they were just $14.25. But there was a period for a little minute, Kanye West was still rocking Louis Vuitton and putting them on. And as you see, they gradually just grew. They never really just took a fall. And over the years, they just constantly been going up. Part of the reason, Kanye West. Everything else, they did some good collabs. We just kept hyping it up. Next, Nike. Nike collab, when did? I want to say this was around the same time, 2007, 2008, 2009. Let's look it up. Nike stock. Well, let's just look up. When did Kanye West work with Nike? So this was, yeah, 2009, as I thought. So what we about to do is look at Nike stock symbol. Stock. Yeah, pull that bad boy up. Let's look at Max. Okay, so now you see they gradually been doing it by themselves with Jordan and stuff like that. So they definitely grew. Dang, just imagine if you was aware, or if you, let's just say you just about 4 or 5 years older than me. I'm 23, and you know about investing. You'll be making a killing. But around 2000, let's see, 8. So say you find out September, Kanye West working. This has been me. People like me buying into the hype. And right now, you can get Nike on a discount. That's crazy. You can get Nike on a discount. Well, you could have, but not anymore. It's back up. It's back up there. But that's still crazy. Shout out to Gary. So you got, he worked with Nike. Let's see what else. And he was an internship at Fendi, but we was wearing Fendi, but it wasn't that deep. I remember Givenchy. Now Givenchy rose too, but not really heavily populated in the streetwear. That wasn't, DW wasn't populated. Now what really took Kanye West over the hump was when he collaborated. APC was a very big for the streetwear. Don't get me wrong, but they don't allow public shares or anything like that. They don't. It's a public. What I'm trying to say, they probably did private shares or private stocks and stuff like that, but nah. But even with Yeezy, with his brand name and things like that, but when he worked with Adidas, and this was around 2015, 2016, this is what changed the game. So let's go to Max. Now you see they've been trading sideways. They started in 2007 and they were just trading sideways. They really wasn't, I mean, who came? Dang, they was on an incline. Hold on. They kind of peaked a little bit. They peaked at 61.62, and then Kanye West came and saved them. They was going down. Oh wow. We saved Adidas. Who was that? Did they sign D Rose, Damian Lillard, James Harden? I remember around that time. Nope, James Harden wasn't around that time, but it was definitely D Rose. Who else? What made Adidas so popular back then? I can't remember. But Kanye West saved Adidas, and look, with us buying Yeezys and stuff like that, even though it went down, but it's about to go back up. But this is what I really want to show y'all. This is why we are here. This is why we're here. Let's look at the Max. So they started back in, they was real cheap. This was when in hip hop, when it was booming. Gap was real big back then, and then it kind of fell off. But I don't know what made it popular. I know Abercrombie and Fitch and stuff like that. I guess that's what kind of, it was like some hype around it. But okay, it was booming again, but now it's low, and it's at $12.07. And moving forward, it's about to go up. So let's just look this up. Working at Gap or working with Gap? Should we read the New York Times? Let's just read it. Shout out to New York Times before they cancel me out. The Gap brand, which has flailed in recent years as it struggled with the identity crisis, has a new idea for how to revive its fortunes. Kanye West, the retailer, is teaming up with Mr. West and Yeezy, his fashion company, for a new clothing line called Yeezy Gap, which will be introduced in the first half of 2021, the company said on Friday. Last Friday. What was Friday? What's today? The 29th on a Monday. Go back a couple of days, 28th to Sunday, 27th to Saturday, 26th. The company said on Friday, Yeezy Design Studio, under Mr. West's creative direction. Thank you, a company that's allowing him to have creative direction, Plans to create modern, elevated basics for men, women, and kids at accessible price points. That means that's resale, baby. Mr. West's design vision will extend to how the line will be showcased in Gap stores and online. Gap is marketing far bigger bet on Yeezy and Mr. West, a celebrity, creative, entrepreneur, rapper, designer than a typical designer collaboration. They agreed to a 10-year deal starting this month with the option to renew after 5 years. That's good. According to a person familiar with the negotiations, who was not authorized to speak publicly, at the 5-year point, Gap is hoping that Yeezy Gap will be generating $1 billion annual sales. For context, Gap brand brought in $4.6 billion in global revenue last year. Gap did not respond to requests for a comment on the terms of the deal. Gap Inc., which also owns Old Navy and Banana Republic, is aiming to refocus its namesake brand, which has seen sales plummet in the past few years, closed more than 100 North American stores, and struggled to define its place within the apparel industry. Oh wow. So that means Mr. West has worked at Gap, and his teams has expressed deep interest in the brand for years, declaring in 2015 interview that he would like to be Steve Jobs of the Gap, and once dreamed of being its head creative director. He has visited in San Francisco headquarters and met with Art Peck, Gap Inc. former chief executive. The Gap deal will fulfill a desire of Mr. West to make clothing for the masses. Oh man. Yeezy merchandise on Farfetch recently include $925 graphic cardigan and a $245 women thermal sweater. At Gap, jeans at the top offer cost less than $50 at regularly discounted. Gap will pay royalties and potential equity to Yeezy, which is solely owned by Mr. West based on sale performance. That's dope. So that means he's gonna be getting paid long as we keep buying. So, and the more that we buy and we resell, he's gonna be getting them royalties. But while they get that's a nice deal. Mr. West has successfully worked since 2013 with Adidas, where his brand is positioned as his own category, and he earns royalties on net sales of his shoes and apparel. Dang. So, in other words, this is how I evaluate the stock. I like to go to stock charts, GPS. I like to evaluate the stock charts and see what it's gonna do. So, even in 50 days, projecting that it's gonna dip a little bit, but the next 200 moving day forward, it's gonna go to $13.39. I like to calculate my 200 moving day average by 80% based off of what's going on. But with Kanye name being attached to it, for this company only, I'm not really worried about the numbers. I'm here because of Kanye. Simple like that. And I'm gonna leave that article in the description down below. So I did have a chance to buy Gap. I bought one share, and that means that I got one share, and I will be part of the problem while Gap goes up. So if you want to get into investing, come join the journey. I'm 5 months in. If you already here, Gap is a great stock to invest into because you got Kanye West, and I am one of the leading forces behind it. I'm going to be buying the merchandise and selling it at Baking Places, www.bakingplacesstore.com, which is my business where I like to resell clothes, shoes, streetwear, hype. You know, that's just rare items. That's about to become rare. The first line, the first wave gonna always be rare. The second wave, third wave gonna be a little bit rare. Fifth, sixth, then he gonna do what he do. But those first couple of pieces, you gotta take advantage. So 2021 is gonna be looking great. Of course, I'm gonna be dropping content on that, so I'm very excited But now it's time to accumulate shares in Gap. And hopefully y'all do the same. If you really don't know what's going on, just put your money in a little bit, and then the future will tell all. The future will tell everything. I'm just going to say this. For the first time, I can take advantage and be aware of something that I like, that I will never see a return on, but I bought it because of celebrity that I enjoy from his likeness. I enjoy what he does with Nike, revamping Jordan 1s, Jordan 4s, revamping, being creative, being innovative. That's what Kanye is. He's very smart. Gap, even though I was already shopping at Old Navy a lot, but Gap, I'm invested in you, and I'm about to invest in them clothes. Vacant places about to buy, and so is everybody else in the hype industry. But before I just buy this clothes, I'm gonna invest in the stock market so I can get more money. And that's what this whole video about. Investing in the Gap. Yes, you should invest. You ain't gotta listen to me. I'm not a public advisor, financial planner, anything like that. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Are you going to invest, or are you just gonna just look and just be like, look at these fools, look at these youngins, don't know what they doing? That's cool. Please leave your comments down below. You got any jokes, comments, concerns? Leave them down in the comments down below. Man, for the first time, I can really take advantage of a company that I know that's about to do well. Like, in my heart to heart, I know don't worry about it. Just give it a few years. Adidas was successful. Nike was successful. Louis Vuitton was successful. Anything major? Yeah, those was successful. I'm the power behind Kanye. Whatever Kanye does, I jump on it. Yeezy, I need him. Ultra Boost, I need him. Nike, I need them. Hey man, I'm just glad that I'm aware and I know what's going on and what to invest in based off of who I know, or something that I never had the opportunity to ride the wave. Cause I'm about to ride the wave. It would be foolish of me to only just wait for the apparel and clothing line. No, I'm investing in stocks, and that's gonna put me in a different place. It's gonna put you in a different place. But I don't want to make this video too long. Y'all feel free to comment, and yeah, I'll see you on another video. Chase Way out. Peace.